Please stop. Don't trade until you see this today. ABG 001 is here. Let's break down. Let me break down the market. Let's break down the market for you. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the time zone you are turning in from. You already know what we do. We do our daily analysis, and in our daily analysis, we try to explain what the market has for us. For all my subscribers, I really appreciate for all of you that my video just pop up to your screen. Kindly don't forget to press the notification to press the to subscribe, share, comment, and don't forget to on all the notification button so that you'll be the first person to learn from the next video we are dropping. You already know what we do without stating, without predicting, we just react to what market gave us. You can see what the news came out yesterday. So the news that came out yesterday said, dollar has more strength, in which we guys be patient and let's see, maybe there is high impact news today before we can go into the market to analyze what market the opportunity before we can react to what the market has for us. This is the Forex factory. Today is 13, which is Wednesday, and you can see what we have. And 1:30, there is news on USD. And this news is saying that, and there is news on USD, and the news is saying that what? That let's see the impact, let's see the event of the news. Actual greater than the forecast is good for the currency. They said if the actual is greater than the forecast, is good for the currency. The PPI means the CPI and PPI, they mean inflation in the market. So inflation in the country in the USD. So let's see what the news has for us. So as I used to say, before the 1:30, if you are in trade, kindly close your trade. And if you are after 15 minutes before the news, kindly close your trade. 15 minutes or 30 minutes after the news, you can just enter the trade altogether. If the news give us the green, it may definitely the US the currency world has strength. But as I used to said, news does not create trend. News does not create trend. It continue the trend. It give us volatility. It give us volatility to continue the trend, but it does not create any trend for us. It does not create any trend. It just give us a volatility to continue the trend. So let's quickly move into the chart and see what the market has for us. You can see this is the chart, and this is what we have for XAUUSD. We started from gold, and from daily time frame analysis, you can see this is our swing high, and this is our swing low. This is our major swing low, and this is the last break of structural market gave us, in which we are still expecting the uptrend. So let's see what, and this is the what recent minor swing low market just give us. So let's move to 4 hour time frame. This is 4 hour time frame, and if we read the trend, you can see this is the last break of structure. This is the change of character. This is the break of structure. This is change of character. Break of structure. Market shape the liquidity. Come back. Sorry, I think this is good. This is sliver. This is sorry. This is sliver. It's not good. It's not good. Sorry. And this is what we are doing. And since we have plotted our swing high, swing low, and the minor swing low, and definitely we go to 4 hour time frame. This is the last break of structure market gave us. This is the break of structure to downtrend, and this is what change of character, and this is change of character, break of structure, break of structure, and you can see market shape the liquidity, come back to this demand, and this demand is giving us what the vibe of uptrend. But what we are expecting, this is break of structure, and this is the break of structure. This is the supply in which the market is. So let's see what the market has for us in this supply. If this supply is trying to push it down, let's be respecting the downtrend. So market has to take us out on this trade. So let's see what the market is having for us now. This is the supply. I'm still expecting the market to push it down, but let's see what the market is having for us before we can see any any push there, you must wait for the market to break this wave, because on 4 hour time frame, this is the break of structure, and this is the other block, and this is the demand zone. So I'm expecting the market to come down before I can see a huge uptrend. But what market is giving us here? Market is giving us the vibe of break of structure here. The reason why I said this as break of structure is because what, the the candle is broken, and the weak candle is still the first candle, in which if you use a Fibonacci retracement from here to here, so this market does not retraced 50%. So we gats be patient on this market. The market does not retrace at 50%. We gats be patient on this demand zone. This may be a minor demand zone. So we are expecting the market to come down, and all these ones are just liquidity market just created. But let's see if this supply is going to push the market down. So on 4 hour time frame, we are having demand here. Let's see if this demand will come before we can see a huge down to this supply, and I'm expecting this is supply. This supply means seller and what seller are there. So let's see if this seller are so strong that they can push the market down. Let's see if this seller here that's so strong, because we are having break of structure here. You can see the break of structure to downtrend. All these are internal break of structure. You can see these are major ones, major break. So all these are internal. So I'm seeing break of structure, and this is the supply. So let's see if the market can touch this supply again before I can see a huge sell. I'm still expecting before I can see a sell from here. Let's see if the sell is gonna happen. Let's see if the sell is going to happen. So let's see. Let's move to 1 hour time frame to define the entry. This is 1 hour time frame. This is let's redefine it. After redefine it, this is where the opportunity is. Let's see if we can see a buy to this supply zone before we can see a huge sell. I'm still expecting buy to sell on this sliver. This is what I'm saying, because this place serve as liquidity, because it does not reach 50%. So market is going to mitigate it, sell this liquidity. So let's see what market is trying to do. But here we are having what uptrend from there, uptrend from here. We are having uptrend from here. Let's clean all this are not useful again anymore, because market has mitigated this major demand. So the major demand has give us break of structure. So definitely all these ones have as liquidity market need to what to sweat. So let's see if the market can mitigate this supply before we can see a huge downtrend. So let's move to good. Let's see what good has for us. This is what good has for us from daily time frame. This our swing high, and this our major swing low, and these are minor swing low. So the market is in between. So let's move to 4 hour time frame. This is 4 hour time frame. This is the main supply I'm looking for the market to mitigate it. So market is C, but let's read the structure. This is the break of structure, change of character, break of structure, break of structure. Market save all this liquidity. So this is a demand zone where markets. So this is a demand zone now because market has already liquidity. So this is the minor supply market is. So let's see if this minor supply is going to push the market down to this other block before you can see which uptrend. So we are still buying from here. We are still buying from it because you can see this is a liquidity swept, market swept the liquidity, market structure shift. So this is other block. So let's see if we can see a liquidity. These are liquidity. Market need to share before you can see auction. So this is the supply market. Market is a attitude. This minus supply, and we have not seen a major internal supply. This is the supply we are expecting the market to mitigate it. If you see a huge buy, so this is what I'm saying. Move to 1 hour to divide the structure. This is 1 hour time frame. After market mitigate this supply 4 hour supply, you can see market touches over time one. You can see first touch, second touch, third touch. So this has turned to what? This has turned to resistance. On 4 hour time frame, this has turned to resistance market gave us. This has turned to resistance market gave us. So on 1 hour time frame to see where the opportunity is, there is what? This is market structure shift here. Market structure shift. So let me just delete this. This is market structure shift, and you can see we are having FEG over here. So I'm still expecting the market to come to this resistance before we can see which sell. So let's see if we can see a what, because there's FEG that FEG serves as magnet zone. So this is a liquidity. This is a liquidity market need to sweat because on 4 hour time frame you can see this place does not close it with full body candle. These are liquidity. These are liquidity markets need to sweat. These are liquidity. So I'm expecting the market. This FEG what is a zone. So our stop loss will be what above this. So what we are seeing now, we are seeing liquidity at the up and we are seeing liquidity down. So we don't know which one is going to take, but we are seeing FEG here. This is a magnet zone. So let's see if we can see a huge sell from here to here. So this is what I'm expecting on good also. This is what I'm expecting on good. So let's move to US30. This is US30. This is what US30 is giving us. You can see US30 market took us out later yesterday. Market took us out yesterday also. But let's start it from the beginning. This is our swing high. Market is in uptrend. This is our swing low. So this is what break of structure, change of character on daily time frame. We move to 4 hour time frame. This is the opportunity we have seen on 4 hour time frame. Let's just screen all this opportunity we saw yesterday. This is what I'm seeing. You can see this is the break of structure. This is the last break of structure market gave us. Market sold all this liquidity, mitigated this, and give us uptrend. And what market did? Market just give us demand. This place have as resistance for me because market does not break it with full body candle, it's breaking it with weak. So this place serve as resistance for me. And this is a demand zone. So let's be expecting the market in demand zone. So let's move to 1 hour time frame. Let's go and read the 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, this is the market structure shift on 1 hour time frame, and I'm having FEG here. So definitely I'm still expecting the market to mitigate this what this resistance before I can see a huge downtrend. Seriously, I'm still expecting downtrend on US 30. So this is the FEG, and the FEG, you can see the FEG. The FEG is giving us a vibe of liquidity, a vibes of liquidity. So this is a liquidity market because market does not break here with full body candle, just break it with weak candle. So this is a liquidity set on what, on 1 hour time frame also. Let me see that 50 minute now. You can see a liquidity market shapes. So I'm still expecting market to come up because this is a liquidity. So there is magnet zone here, there is FEG here. So I'm expecting the market to mitigate this FEG before I can say who's down. So if market mitigate this FEG, definitely we are selling, and we are buying from here. This way we are buying to break this resistance. So let's see what the market still has for us. Let's see what the market still has have for us. Sorry, has is just let's see what the market has for us. So if you want to take this, I already know I've said I don't want to be taking trade anyhow anymore. So if I see my opportunity, I wait for my opportunity. Missing trade is better than losing trade. So instead of losing capital up and down, I better wait for the market to trigger me in. If it trigger me in, alhamdulillah. If it does not trigger me in, alhamdulillah also. So let's move to UJ. Let's see what GU is doing. Let's see what GU is doing. This is GU. And from daily time frame, this is the last break total market gave us, and this is our what? This is our swing high, and this is our swing low. So what we are expecting, this is the last break of structure in the market. You can see the last break of structure here. This change of character, this is break of structure. So I'm still expecting the market to show this. You can see this, all this ones have as liquidity. So let's move to 15 minute time frame. Let's 4 hour time frame. This is 4 hour time frame. This is the supply I'm expecting the market to push it down. All this one will serve as liquidity. And you can see on 4 hour time frame, we are having resistance here. This is the resistance, and this is the demand zone. But this demand zone may come here before we can see a huge stop or uptrend. But as for now, this is the break of structure, and this is a demand zone. So I'm still expecting the market to come to this. Hmm? Mhm. So this is what I'm seeing. This is the demand zone. But we got to be patient on this demand zone. Seriously, we got to be patient on this demand zone. Before this demand zone, we are expecting the market to push it up, and we are having liquidity here. You can see those liquidity. We are expecting the market to sell those liquidity before you can see a huge uptrend. This way, because there is what liquidity at the up market need to shift before you can see another downtrend. So let's be expecting the market to mitigate this demand zone. If market mitigate this demand zone, alhamdulillah. So let's move to 1 hour time frame. This 1 hour time frame, this is where I stated my opportunity yesterday that if market come back to this FEG, I'm selling. But you can see market does not trigger us in on this FEG. Market does not trigger us in on that FEG. You can see market does not trigger us in on that FEG. So, but we don't know what market may do today. So market, let's see if market probably want to do wonder. Let's see if market want to do wonder. It may first touch this FEG before we can see a huge downtrend. So, but we are buying from this demand. This way demand we are buying. So on 50 minute time frame, we just be giving us we are see. So let's respect this market. Let's see if we can see a huge downtrend before the uptrend. Let's see. Let's see, because the FEG does not, it does not enter the 50% of that FEG. So, and market is not breaking the down, is breaking it with what, with weak candles, not with body of the candle. So we cannot say this FEG has been taken. We can just say this is a liquidity. Market need to sweat in that FEG also. So let us wait for this FEG. If this FEG can, because this FEG serve as magnet zone, it can just push the market, it can just be there and push the market down. And let's see if we can see the opportunity. Let's move to EU. Let's see EU. Let's see EU. See the EU. Market does not come back to this. Let's start from daily time frame. This is daily time frame on EU, and this is our last break of structure. This is our swing high, and this is our swing. This is our swing high here, and this is our swing low here. You can see market has swept this liquidity over there, and this is what we are seeing. This is break of structure. This is change of character. Let's move to 4 hour time frame. This is what 4 hour time frame is giving us. After break of structure on change of character on daily time frame, market printed break of structure on 4 hour time frame. And this is the supply we are expecting the market to what, to give us another sell. And market is, you can see what market is creating. Market has been creating liquidity inside here. And what we am still expecting now, I'm still expecting bullish because this is the demand market gave us, and we are having break of structure, change of character, and this demand is still valid for me. This demand is still valid for me. This demand is still what is still valid for me. But let's just see what we can do on this demand. But what we can do now, let's just, this FEG is not in anymore. This FEG is not in anymore. This is where we are seeing the opportunity now. You can see the opportunity. We are having other block here on 1 hour time frame, and we are having break of structure over here. This is an opportunity. You can see the, so this is the break of structure I'm seeing. You can see the break of structure here. This is the internal break of structure, and this is what I'm seeing. You can see what I'm seeing here. So we are expecting another, I'm expecting another sell from here. Let us be expecting another sell from here. Another buy is here, and our TP will be here. You can see our TP. So this is a perfect trade for us to take. This is perfect trade to take. On the GG, we still have liquidity at the up, in which we are expecting the market to sweep this liquidity before you can see it down. And you can see here on on EU, we are seeing big of structure and we are seeing down, but we are seeing another up from here. From this demand, there is up because this is a liquidity market need to sweat. This resistance serve as a liquidity. Seriously, this resistance serve as a liquidity. It can be break, a touch, and what continue the uptrend. Because on 4 hours time frame, this is the supply we are coming to. So let's just be patient. Seriously, this let me just input this before I forgot my life $10. I found this month I found my account. If you see the previous, I found my account $10. So if you want to help Subhanallah, so if you want to help me, kindly don't forget to help me also. So I need help. Oh. So today is going to favor us, inshallah. Let me just place this trade. Yesterday is trying to favor us, but market do as he wanted to do yesterday, he just created another opportunity, took us out. So let me check this. I think this self is 4 hours time frame self. And on 1 hour time frame, you can see if we divide the market. So definitely the market is coming up here. and what continue the downtrend. So be patient. Let us be patient. Let us be focused. So definitely we are selling this market. We are selling this market. This market, oh, we are selling it. So let me just place the opportunity here. I'm selling. I do not have capital. This loss size is too much for me. It's 0.1. I'm still using 0.1 loss size. Yeah. So I'm not eager to make 1 billion a day. So I'm trying to push the capital. I'm trying to protect the capital. The way I protected this small capital, if I see the big capital, that's how I'm going to protect it also. So this is the rule of life in trading. Trading does not mean trading does not mean trading does not mean be rich quick, but trading is not a space to be rich quick. It's a place to what is related to multiple money. So before you can multiple money, you guys be patient and what and start start applying your sense. So this is a liquidity downtrend. So market is going to serve this liquidity before we can see which uptrend. So definitely, I'm still expecting the market to come up to give me what to give me a valid what a valid down before I can see up before I can see a uptrend. Seriously, this is what I'm seeing in the market. Seriously, I've placed it. So I've placed it. So I play. So there is news today. You can see $10. So let's move to another pair. Let's see what we have in another pair. I think UJ. Let's see what UJ is having for us. This is UJ. UJ is in uptrend. Seriously, I'm still expecting an uptrend on UJ. This is our swing eye on daily time frame, and these are our swing low. This is demand. We are expecting the market to come. These are major swing low. So we are expecting the market to come down. All these ones are liquidity. Market need to sell. Let's move to 4 hour time frame. This is a liquidity up. Market need to sweat up. So these are FEG. You can see these are FEG also. But we don't know if this FEG is going to expected or this FEG is going to expected it. So let's just see what the market has for us because there's weekly key level here. But yesterday, this is our analysis is on Monday, but market could not trigger us in. Let's move to 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. This is what we are seeing on 1 hour time frame. There is no opportunity yet on 1 hour time frame. Market does not trigger us in. So this is not what it's not opportunity anymore. But let's use Fibonacci retracement. Let's see if we can see a retracement. We can see a retracement oh, because all this one market just created are liquidity. Seriously, if you go to smaller time frame, they will tell you that all this one are liquidity because it is a weak, it's a liquidity. We are having see what we are having here from here to here. We are having break of structure. So I'm still expecting if I can see a huge dump before I can see up. So this way I'm expecting the market to mitigate this to solve this liquidity before I can see a huge dump. But we don't know what market is going to do because there's still a FG up here. So this is what I'm seeing. We are still valid on this set. But if we said we should enter earlier, our stop loss will be what? Will be at will be here. You can see our stop loss will be here. So let's just be patient. Let's see what the market has for us. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm still expecting the downtrend. So this uptrend, I'm not taking it anymore. So let's see GJ. Let's see what GJ is trying to give us. This is what GJ is going to give us. These are major high here. Now these are major swing high, and these are major swing low. These are demand. We are expecting the market to mitigate if anything. All this one market is just give us what liquidity. All these ones for us are liquidity market need to set before we can see an uptrend. So let's move to 4 hour time frame. This is 4 hour time frame. This is what I'm seeing on 4 hour time frame. This is FEG market created. These are liquidity. So definitely let's redefine. Let's adjust this sell opportunity. So this is the FEG market mitigated, and we are still expecting the buy. So this is a liquidity market need to serve on 1 hour time frame. Let's see what 1 hour time frame is giving us. This is 1 hour time frame. You can see analysis time frame. This is the break of structure on 4 hour time frame, which is our analysis time frame. This is the last break of structure on 4 hour time. This is break of structure on daily time frame, and this are liquidity. So this is the recent trend on 4 hour time frame. This market are just creating liquidity on 4 hour time frame. You can see the liquidity market is just created. It's just creating. But let's move to 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. You can see all the liquidity, but market does not break all this down. So all this one are liquidity market need to sweat. So we are still looking. This is what we are still looking. Market mitigated this FEG on 1 hour time frame. You can see the last break of the market mitigated this FEG. So we are expecting the market to give us a huge up before we can see down. Before you can see that trend. So on 15-minute time frame, there's opportunity on 15-minute time frame here. You can see this on 15-minute time frame market created FEG here. So this is the FEG market, another FEG market just expected. You can see another FEG market expected on 15-minute time frame. So let's see if market is coming to this FEG before we can see a huge uptrend. So this is what I'm seeing on GJP. I'm expecting the buy before I can see the sell. So this is what I'm expecting on the market. So let's move to crypto. Let's see if crypto is give us opportunity to trade on it. This is daily time frame. And this is where the market is. You can see the swing and the swing market is in between, in which market has broken it, give us break of structure, and market has given us everything. So this is the demand I'm expecting the market. Market is giving us the five of what? The fives of uptrend. And this is the weekly supply market we are expecting the market to touch. So this is where the market is going. So let's see what market is doing on 4 hour time frame. Aftermarket, these are the liquidity markets giving us. You can see all these liquidity markets giving us. So let's see if markets can break this structure to down. So this is the supply zone 4 hours giving us. So in which we are expecting the market to sweep this liquidity to meet before we can see the buy. But this is the main buy. So let's see if the market can touch this supply before we can see. Sorry for that. Before we can see who sell. This is what I'm seeing. I'm still expecting. Let's see if we can see a huge sell from here. So this is a supply. So let's move to 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. This is what the market is giving. You can see the vibe of market structure shift here because market is giving from here itself. You will see that market is giving us a down, a down, a down. You can see market is giving us five of downtrend. Let's move to this is 1 hour time frame. If you want to take this trade, you can just see market structure shift here. Market structure shift here. But the major opportunity I'm waiting for market to come to this supply, 4 hour supply here, before I can see any downtrend. You can see this is the 4 hour supply here. This is the supply. This is the key level here before I can see a whole any downtrend. Before I can see a downtrend. Seriously. So this is the buy I'm expecting. Let's move to Ethereum. Let's see what Ethereum has for us. Ethereum 2 is giving us the 5 of downtrend. So I'm expecting the market to touch this demand. This demand before I can see a uptrend. So, but what market is giving us the vibe of what? Downtrend. You can see the vibe of downtrend market is giving us. Market give us what? Break of structure here. Market mitigated here. This is what? This is change of character. So this is what? This is break of structure here. So this is the what market is giving us. So this is what another what market is giving. After market mitigated this supply, you can see after market mitigated this supply is giving us downtrend. And we have seen the liquidity trade. We have seen a liquidity over here. A market what? So this is the last break of structure market gave us. This is the last break of structure market gave us to that trend. So in which if market is coming back here, break of structure. So let's be expecting the market to mitigate it there before we can see a huge downtrend again. And our stop loss will be above here. So this is what I'm seeing on what on Ethereum. If you look for one, if you see one minute time frame, this is 1 hour time frame. You can see what 1 hour time frame is giving us. Also, this is our FEG here. So let's see what the market is trying to do. Let's go to BTC. Let's see if the BTC. Let's see if BTC. Let's use 4 hour time frame on BTC. As for me, this is market structure shift. This is a break of structure. The reason why I said this is a valid break of structure because was the week. This is not. This is market structure shift, but I'm not too sure on this market, so I'm waiting for the market to show this liquidity. I'm waiting for the market to show this liquidity before I can see before I can see a down before I can see a down trend. So let's see what the market has for us. So let's just be patient and see what the market is trying to give us. So peace and love. Have a successful and profitable trade. Today is going to favor us, and we are going to be successful in this our trading journey and that skills we are going. So peace and love. Peace and love. Thanks.